on, guys? Welcome. I'm freezing my ass over here to, what the fuck, old school bodybuilding. Man, fucking snowing in New York, bro. All my boys down in Florida, they like to post the pictures. You know, it's a fucking 85 degrees. I've never been in Florida in my life. It's a land of the wackos, believe it or not. But anyway, I mean, that, and I think Texas, too. But, you know, whenever you see these fucking wacky shit happening. Anyway, so I'll freeze my ass off. So we say hello to Paul DeMeo back there. It looks a little further away because he's usually, that's my boy Paul DeMeo, he's usually behind this picture. And it is a picture of Lee Labrada I always have sitting on a life cycle. Remember the old life cycles? The old ones. This is from my gym, okay? My peak skill gym, the first gym I had in the 1980s. This is 3 weeks. 3 weeks. He was here at my gym. Stayed with me. 3 weeks before 1988 Mr. Olympia in L.A. This is him right here. Riding a bike, okay? Right there. That's him sitting in my gym. That's my shirt. Okay, the Peak Skill Fitness Center shirt, okay? And that is Lee Labrada. Right there. 3 weeks. Riding a bike. Very intense. Lee Labrada, 3 weeks before the Olympiad. Alright. And then Vince Taylor as well. Right here. Ready? Vince Taylor wearing my Peak Skill Fitness Center shirt. This is it right here. Okay, Vince Taylor. That is Vince Taylor. Okay? Look, you see that? Vince Taylor. It's in my gym. My very first gym I had. I got a ton of pictures, bro, but I can't pull them all out because, again, they're in something else. Oh, I get this fucking chair. I'm falling off. This is Danny Padilla. He was a fucking great photo here. This is 1979, I think, or 78 or 79, and he was talking to me. I was actually outside in a lobby talking to him in a bodybuilding show. Look, this is him. There's Danny was talking to me. My friend took it. But instead of getting me in a fucking picture with him, he has me and him. I'm talking to him. There's another picture I have, okay? Look at the arms on him, okay? Danny Padilla. Look at how young he is. Danny Padilla. 1978 or 79. I can't remember what year it was. And we were BSing, you know, I think that was at my cat show. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but a long time ago. And he was talking to me. And there's another picture. I have it somewhere else in the photo, but you can only see this part of my face, like my big fucking nose and shit. My big guinea nose. This is just pictures of it. Like this, that's not me. But this is the picture of, like, the trophies I used to give out at my shows, okay? I used to give out really big trophies, like 8 feet, 10 feet, a crazy fucking shit like that. Look at that trophy. Okay, that's my show right there, look. That's before, here, look, here's a better picture. This is just people on stage, but look. That's before Steve Weinberger had that show. This is my show. My father made that banner on a fucking, he did it last minute on a drop cloth. Look. Alright, what year is that? 1988? 89, I don't know. But that's before Steve Weinberger ran that show. Look at that fucking trophy. Look at how high it is compared to the people. So, all you fucks that think like I'm Johnny Come Lately, I've been doing this a long time, bro. A long time. I was in the NPC before I was running shows, before Steve Weinberger. And I love it's no problem, me and Steve Weinberger. I'm just saying, that's how long I was. That was when Carl Campagna, that evil bastard, was the New York District Chairman. That's a long time ago. Alright? That's how long I've been doing this. Alright? So when people talk their bullshit about me, you know, Synthol and all this bullshit and I've been in this sport. They think like, you know, I'm just some guy that got popularity because I got super jacked and shit. No, bro. No. I've been in this sport for a long time. I competed. I didn't lose, bro. I was beating guys on drugs. I could have fucking, you know, I'm not going to get involved. But even Dave Palumbo says, bro, you could have gone a long way. You know, I could have gone a long way. Trust me. But I left competing to do that. Because it made money to it. You don't make no money in fucking bodybuilding, especially back then. Now everybody's a fucking personal trainer, and they got all their little fucking YouTube videos, and they got all this other bullshit, you know what I mean? But I was running shows. That's the only way to make money back then. You either ran shows or whatever. You know, you didn't, you know, you had a supplement company to make money too, but now today everybody in the brothers got a supplement company. But hey, that's it. So, look, there it is, the natural, okay, the NPC, and it was drug tested. Yeah, right. It was fucking polygraph test. My friends used to pass that test and still take this shit. Alright. I got out shit, bro. We get fucking snow falling here in New York. Oh, my God. And then my friends think they're funny, but, you know, sunny here in Florida. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, about fungal. Alright. Let's get talking about some training.
How you doing? My name's John Sikoris, and this is Triceps Soreness, and we're the owners of Titan Medical Center.
I'm going to answer this question try to fast because I could have sworn I just did this question, but I can't find it, you know, on one of the things, unless the video somehow wasn't posted, because Jordan Seeley, who's one of my guys on here, and he's always asking questions, he's always supporting me, asked me about me training, you know, what were my workouts like when I was a teenager. Now, if I answered this and you remember my answer, whatever, you don't have to watch this part, okay? Because I could have sworn I just fucking did this question. But maybe I didn't. Maybe my brain thinks I did. But I promised him, he was looking, he said he went back over all the videos and he couldn't find my answer to this question. And he really wanted to ask me, you know, what I did. So I asked him, you know, he asked me, you know, he says, Greg, you forgot to answer my question. We went back and forth. I said I answered. He said, no, you didn't. Anyway. But what kind of workouts, routines did you do when you were in high school? Also, what did you eat regularly? Okay, listen to me. When I was in high school, it was the 70s. I was out of high school in the 70s. Okay. I was out of high school. I was in high school in 1974. All right, I'm old. All right, I don't look it though, and my girl's young. All right, what did I do? Back then, the training, everybody trained each body part 3 times a week. It was what everybody did. It was common. You know what I mean? Now, I did do a little bit of the Nautilus training where you do the 1 set to fade, the Arthur Jones stuff, because the first gym I ever trained at was Bob Beff's Fitness Center. Okay, wait a minute. I trained at White Plains YMCA back in the early 70s and everything. But the first gym that I had a membership to, and that that opened in it where I lived, okay, and close to me, was the Bob Beff's, and he was a disciple of Arthur Jones. So I did that, a little bit of that kind of training, but I also did extra sets later on, you know what I mean, like at another workout. In that training, I told you in a recent video about the heavy duty where you go to failure and everything. You do one set, they wouldn't let you do sets on the Nautilus machine until they expanded the gym and mixed the Nautilus in with the, the free weights, and then, then I did everything, But when I did that Nautilus training, that was brutal. The 1 set would take 5 minutes. I'm telling you, you would barf off the fucking walls if you weren't ready for that. Then I did but the main way I trained was each body part 3 times a week. Before I even joined that gym, to YMCA, I used to do it, and at my house, you know, with like the plastic weights and everything. And I built a hell of a physique with just plastic weights. I did each body part 3 times a week, okay? And my breakup was I did chest, back, and shoulders on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I did arms, you know, biceps and triceps with legs on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I could not do that today. And I did high volume, which meant I did lots of sets like Schwarzenegger and lots of reps, also like Schwarzenegger, okay? Meaning I did about, oh my God, I would probably do 50, 60, 70 sets of body part, okay? And I was hitting like about 12 reps. I would fail at about 8 and squeeze out about another 4. The thing is, though, you know, back then I was young. I couldn't do that now, and I'm not telling you guys you got to do that, but it worked for me. And it worked for Arnold, and it worked for a lot of guys. That's how Arnold trained, and that's how a lot of guys trained in the 70s. And they used to laugh at me. Paul DeMeo, right there, my boy, used to actually laugh at me because I would actually eat like, sometimes I would bring like rolls, like, you know, Italian bread, you know, rolls and shit, you know. And I would drink like I used to drink either a diet cream, not a diet, regular cream soda. It's old-time soda. It was clear cream. And a few older school guys remember. I don't think they make it anymore. But it was an old-time cream soda. I used to drink that. I needed the sugar because I was doing a fucking workouts for like 4 hours and stuff. You know what I mean? You think about how many sets I was doing. If I was doing tray body parts, and the tray body parts was, I was doing like 70 sets of body part and shit like that, okay? You know, you're doing 3 body, that's fucking, I don't even, you know, that's like, you know, 210 fucking sets. I don't know, it's fucking crazy, bro. You know, and I was doing quick. I would do quick and shit. So, that's how I built my physique. There were no steroids, didn't even know what steroids were. I tell everybody the whole Peter and F story where he said to me, bro, I'm natural. I said, well, you know, what's unnatural? I don't know what you mean. I thought he meant he was a vegan. Like, he ate all, like, green fucking foods and shit. And the only thing I took maybe was a little bit of Hoffman protein pills. You old school bodybuilders know what I'm talking about. Once in a while, a Rio H. Blair protein shake. You old school bodybuilders know what I'm talking about. I would take sometimes the desiccated liver once in a while, and that was it, you know. And then I thought to help get cut, I would try to take some lecithin, which is rich in cholesterol, all that shit. The shit would float to the top. You old school bodybuilders also know what that meant. I also took a little bit of Bro's yeast. You know, that's what, you know, Schwarzenegger took. So that's what I did, all right. And how did I eat? I pretty much ate whatever the fuck I wanted unless I was dieting down. You know, when I was dieting down, back then, you kind of did the no carbs, the hamburgers, the meat, you know, the water, the egg, and then came the 80s where I switched over and did the higher carbs. But back then, that was the way to eat, like that. You know, more like the Vince Gironda thing, the whole milk, you put that in a shake, the cream, heavy cream, you put that in a shake. How else did I do? What else did I do here, there? You know, like that. That's how I trained. And it worked for me. All right? It worked. You see the pictures of me, that's what I look like. And I was in fucking sick, crazy shape. Just from doing that. Okay? There you go. I hope that helps. I'm going to answer 2 questions here. Moses the Great wants to know. Says, I have a question. I've always heard you stop growing when you're in your 20s. I don't start growing till I didn't start growing till I was in graduated high school. What's your stance on this? Okay, if you're talking about muscle or growing in height, if you're talking about growing in height, yeah, you stop. Usually, it depends on everybody. I stopped when I was fucking 13. But now everybody's different. It's a genetic thing. You know what I mean? If you're talking about growing in height. If you're talking about growing a muscle, you know, you can grow a muscle. I don't care. You could be 60, 70 years old and still put on muscle. There's no limitation on that, okay? If you're talking about height, most boys stop. By the time they're 21, they're not really growing anymore. You know what I'm saying? Usually the growth spurts later. If that's what you're talking about in height, I don't know, you say you stop growing. But this is a bodybuilding show, so I'm also assuming you might be talking about in muscles. You know what I mean? Some people think you can't get bigger. I don't know. That would be insane because, of course, how many bodybuilders you see they're in their 30s, 40, 50, and still getting jacked. So I don't... Moses, I'm not really sure what you're asking me here, but if you're talking about you stop growing in your 20s, and you didn't start growing until you graduate high school, you're a late bloomer. You know, your growth hormone kicked in, you maybe IGF levels, all that shit kicked in a little bit later. You know, and that's it. You know, I hope that helps you. But if you're talking about growing in muscles, you can grow till you're fucking 80. It doesn't matter. And the other guy, another question here. Paul Rogel. Did you ever do you wear a belt for every workout? Or just certain times? Been told old school guys always wore belts. Yeah, listen to me. Old school guys did wear belts. A lot of guys wore belts when I was working out in the gym. And I was in the 70s and stuff. And in the 80s. Everybody wore belts, you know. Did I wear a belt? Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I did. Sometimes I did not. For certain exercises I did. Obviously, squatting and all that shit. I always wore a belt. You know, doing machine work, I did not wear a belt. I think doing heavy weights, I always wore a belt. I don't wear belts now, no. The only time I wear a belt right now is if I hurt myself in the gym or like hurt my back or something like that, and I'm around the house, and I'll wear a belt to keep my back like stable. Because too much, you know. It's like, how can I explain it to you? If you wear a belt all the time, you know, your lower back can actually get weaker, not stronger. Okay? It's almost like women that wear girdles, not girdles, what do you call it? Corsets. And I've also seen, I know there's male bodybuilders today that wear corsets. Actually, Vince Gironda actually used to talk about that. Wear the corset, and it'll help fucking shrink the waist. But if you don't do your abs, it's going to make your abs weaker because it's going to act like the support system for your body, so it almost bypasses your abs. The same thing with the belt. It's going to, if you wear a belt 24/7, always when you work out, it's not going to prevent you from getting injuries as much as it's going to weaken the back because it's making the back relax. Like, well, we don't have to do the work. The belt is here to stabilize the lower back. You know, it's giving the lower back its stability. I don't like that, okay? I believe you're going to do certain heavy exercises, squat, shit like that. You know, yeah, bro. You know, you want with a fucking belt. But to sit around and do shit, you know, like you're sitting on a bicep machine or something and you fucking got a belt on or you're doing curls, I don't think you need a belt for all that. You know what I mean? Again, everybody's different. But if you wear a belt all the time for support, your lower back is not going to strengthen itself naturally for support. Does that make sense to you? Okay? Just like the girdle. I keep calling it a girdle. It's not a girdle. What do you call it? The corset shit. It works, bro. Okay, I'm not going to even tell you. No famous bodybuilder uses it. Helps him shrink his waist by pulling that shit tight. But he has to do his abs. And you got to do, you know, you wear it a certain amount of time. But if you don't do your abs, it can actually weaken your abs. And you almost depend on that corset for support. Gabish. Even girls. It's the same thing. Women that wear those corsets all the time, even back probably in the Victorian ages, you take that fucking thing off, and they feel like they're gonna fucking fall over, flop over. So they have no belly strength, even the lower back. It adds stability. You don't want to do that, bro. It becomes instability. It's not the word I'm talking about. It becomes It becomes your support system to hold up your back and keep your back tight and your belly tight. But when you take it off, the muscles are weak from not being used. Gabish? From not being used, the muscles are weak. So we don't want this. Like, do you ever see them ladies, fucking, I guess in the Amazon, they have that long neck. They get the fucking rings on their neck, you know, and their fucking neck is like this long and shit, right? If you took those rings off, their head would probably flop over because they have no muscle support there. They stretch it. They have to wear those rings. You can't. They would never be able to, because their body is so adapted to that. So there you go. So I recommend using a weightlifting belt for certain things. You know, deadlifting and squatting and, you know, those kind of basic aspects. If you have to. I don't use it at all. Okay, not when I work out. No way. I feel like it gets in the way, too. I don't like that fucking digging in your ribs and shit like that. I don't like that. Oh. Alright, and some gyms don't like using a belt either, because they scratch up the furniture there, what do you call it, the padding, the naugahyde on the benches and stuff. Alright, next question. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, here we go. Alright. Tom Foley wants to know, hey Greg, I bought your book. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. The book company makes the money, I get who got. But anyway, I bought your book. It's a class read. Thank you. A big fan. Blah, blah. When you were on high dosages of gear, did you ever lose your appetite due to high toxicity from gear? Okay. I thought it said iron gear. Okay, listen. Good fucking question. I really never lost my appetite, but I have friends that lose their appetite. Jay Cutler loses his appetite. There's a lot of guys. Usually, if your liver gets inflamed, that's like a lot of orals. A lot of orals will do that to you. You fuck around with too much of the anadrol, halotestin, high doses of even D-ball. You get that fucking liver like a football in there, bro. Yeah, man. You can lose your appetite. A lot of guys lose their appetite. It's very common. Me, I took a lot of injectables. I did take fucking anadrol. I love the D-balls and shit. But I didn't have the toxicity like that. I didn't bother my stomach the way it bothers a lot of my friends' stomachs. Even Trent, nobody fucking, you just feel like shit. Because that shit's so hard on your liver. It's so hard on your fucking organs, a lot of that stuff. Like Trent. I will tell you one thing that did bother me. Reforbit B, which was injectable D-ball. I didn't like that at all. You know what the problem is with that? The injectable D-ball kind of like had this it had B vitamins in it, okay? And when you would inject that shit, it made me fucking nauseous and really fucked me up. And it's actually what gave me that fucking, I shot that directly into my bicep, and that's what gave me that fucking hole in my bicep, because I had the infection there. It was from Reforbit B. I forget about that. That's right. It was Reforbit B that did it. And that fucking shit, you would give you, like, I would burp. You know? You get a burp, and a fucking burp like this, and all of a sudden you get this, like, foul vitamin air come up from your stomach. And you didn't even take a vitamin. You ever chew vitamin, or, I chew them mostly, but do you ever chew, like, a vitamin B complex tablet or something like that? You know that? Or do you ever take, you know, when you take like an oral vitamin B tablet complex, and then later you burp, you're like, or you take too many vitamins and you burp, and that like, oof, that like vitamin burp. Well, you would actually have like taken Reforbit B. I would have fumes of B vitamin coming up out of my, like, it's just out of your air. You know what I mean? Like out of your lungs, and it just, oh god. It nauseated me, and it fucked me up. Now, did I get gains from it? Fuck yeah, but it's not worth it, bro. Who the fuck wants to fucking sit around nauseous and fucking, you know, I don't like, you know, fuck that. You know what I mean? And Trent fucked me up. You know, I've given you the story about Trent. I didn't like Trent, you know what I mean, at all. I don't give a shit if it makes you jacked. It's not worth what it does to your insides. You know what I mean? It's the guys that take that DNP shit. It's not worth what it does to your inside. You're fucking crazy. Anyway, I'm burping right now, thinking like I just took that shit. It's like my fucking gut has like muscle memory in it. You know what I mean? It's remembering how bad that was. So, pretty much, guys, you can from steroids. Not everybody's different though. Some guys don't have no problems with it. Look at my friend. My friend took the Trent out of the same bottle as me. I couldn't take him or say, here. He took a random bottle, no problem. I was like a pussy, taking like 25, 50 milligrams of that shit, and I was fucked up. I couldn't do it. It hurt. The fucking Trend cough, he got no Trend cough. Same bottle, same shit. Everybody's different. All right? That's why but I usually have a big appetite. That's why I don't take, I'm lucky I got a fast metabolism. But that's why I don't, I've been given tons of MK677 in the past. I give it away, you know. I give it away. I can't take that shit, because that shit stimulates your appetite, and that shit'll make you hungry 24/7. I never even took it, but I just know of, I've read about it, and my friends all take it, and their appetites, and I'm like, dude, I'm not touching that. I don't want anything that fucking stimulates appetite, and I don't want anything that kills appetite. You know what I mean? I don't mind something if naturally lowers your appetite a little bit. But when you're taking steroids, that fucking, and they kill your appetite, they're killing your appetite not because they're fucking, you know, making your stomach feel full. They're killing your appetite because they're fucking up your goddamn organs. They're killing your liver and shit like that. You know what I mean? That's why. Your liver becomes like a football. Anyway. So there you go. Everybody's different. You got to find out what's right for you. We all don't react the same to the juice. Okay? And if you got problems, especially orals, like I said, orals, man. If you got problems and you're getting like no appetite and it's kind of getting feeling full, switch to something else that doesn't affect you like that. Maybe go higher in the anabolic, lower in the androgen. I don't know. You know, what affects you and what affects me is different. But I'm telling you, if you're doing a trend, if you're doing any heavy androgens, anadrol, D-bol, halotestin, fucking injectable D-bol, whatever it is, those things are known to fuck up the gut. You know what I mean? I recommend staying away from that and maybe go more, you know, anabolic, okay? You know, be careful with orals, though. Anything that's toxic on your liver is also going to fucking kill your appetite. We're all different. Alright. Alright. No triceps Tommy. Really? Greg, can you please help me with my triceps? I get elbow pain with basically every tricep exercise unless I go crazy light, which I feel doesn't do anything. Would you know of any way to solve this? Here's the common fucking thing. Triceps, you know, a lot of guys get elbow pain and get real sore elbows, which is a form of tendonitis. You know, it's like a tennis elbow. You know, it's the same shit pitchers get in baseball. You know, I got it, you know, when I was younger from throwing baseballs and stuff as well as working out. Now, first of all, there's a few things you can try. Now, I've told you this before, but I think that what you should do first, try this. Try doing feeder workout for biceps first when you're doing your triceps. Yes, I said a feeder workout for biceps, which means go to either a machine or a cable, whatever your gym has. I like the machine first, okay? So what I'll do is I'll go on the machine and I'll do like, you know, the bicep machine, boom, right? And I'll do literally 30 to 50 reps. I'll put the weight down, and you're using working sets here, okay? I'll do it strictly, get the burn. I literally, I pretty much almost fail at like 10, 15 sets before I hit that. So I'll fail at like 35, you know, almost, you know, fail meaning the burn, and it's hard to do it. And then I bounce it up for the next like 10, 15 reps, you know what I mean? Just to really get fire in there, okay? I want to burn them, I want to pump them, but I'm not going heavy, okay? I'm just putting the blood in the biceps. And if you do that and then wait, you know, 5 seconds and do it again, I sometimes wait 3. But wait 5 seconds and then go again and do it again, the same thing. And do that for like 5, 6, 7, 8 sets. Alright? Really get the blood in the biceps. So you should have a wicked bicep pump. Just a pump. Okay? And then go to your triceps. And then what you do is your first 2 or 3 sets, okay? I would do maybe bench dips with no weight, like this. You know, feet, you know, like this, balance. I would do my feet on the floor, and I wouldn't even put my feet up on another bench. I would do my feet on the floor, and I would balance like this, and I would do my hands or behind me like this on a bench. All right. After I do those bench dips, and I do them light, I do it with my feet off the floor because I can control them. while my feet's on the floor, like I can almost, you can push off a little bit with your feet to make it really light, because the goal is to get high reps with that and really just warm up the tricep, totally stretch the tricep out and warm it up. Then the next set, I would do about 5 sets of that. Okay, I would do high reps, like 50 rep more, even more, whatever you can do till you can't do it anymore, okay? You stop, you wait about 5 seconds, you go again, okay? Because you want to really pump the triceps. So, by putting blood in the biceps, I know that sounds insane, but it can help you. It can. It does something to warm up and put the blood in the arm. Just try it, okay? If you don't want to do the biceps first, you don't have to. You could just do the bench dips, I call them, okay? With your hands up behind you like this, on a bench, and you're just going down like that, and you're squatting down, you're using your legs off the floor. I don't put my legs up on another bench, okay? In my first real tricep sets, I would do is then I would go to maybe cable press downs, okay? And I would try that. I wouldn't go right to, like, first of all, listen, guys, watch my fucking tricep workout. Go to my channel, not this, this is Joe's channel. This is, this is where I am. Okay, but go to my channel and look for my tricep workout. Don't do fucking skull crushers like this. That's bad, bro. Those are elbow killers. Okay, go from behind the head on an incline bench. When I do them, I'm on an incline. Okay, fucking Christ. I'm on an incline bench like this, all the way back, and I go from behind the head out. Watch the video. Okay, watch that video. That's how you do that. That'll avoid some of that elbow fucking bullshit that you're going through. You can't fucking do this. Skull crushers to the skull. It's no good. Okay? Those are elbow destroyers. Destroyers. And don't do them flat. I do them on an incline bench, probably inclined like this. About like, like that. Okay? There's lights over here so you see my eyes and shit like that. Hey, whatever. Fuck. Anyway. Try that. Okay, Jesus! Fuck, I'm sorry, guys. I keep hitting the goddamn thing. My girlfriend's got shit all over his fucking house. He can't move. Anyway, you gotta understand. Don't start off with that heavy shit and all that. That's a good reason why a lot of guys get all that stuff. You got to have a tricep pump before your real heavy shit, your workout real begins. So I would do the bench dip thing first, like I told you. For me, I would do the bicep thing, then the bench dip, the bicep feeder, the almost like a tricep feeder, and then go into the, either press downs like this, the V-bar press down, or I'd go out like this with the rope. Okay, watch my tricep workout. Watch the way I do it. Go to my channel, you'll see it. That's how. I'm going to be doing more videos on my channel, so simmer down with that. I know. I actually have one ready. I just got to load it. I'm a fucking lazy cocksucker here. I got so much shit going on in this fucking house. You have no fucking clue. You have no idea. This fucking room I'm in. My girlfriend's got so much shit in here. It's for, I don't know. She sells all her eBay. She's a fucking big room, too, bro. It's not a little room. And it got everything. Even little trophies like lacrosse, baby. We're big. I'm a big baseball fan, but we're lacrosse people in this house too. You know what I mean? My daughter's a fucking superstar at lacrosse. Anyway, she sells everything. My girlfriend. For that, look at it. Wait, hold on. I gotta show you this fucking thing. You guys are gonna kick at it. Holy Christ! Look at this fucking thing. I'm gonna knock over everything. You motherfucker! Christ Almighty! Look, all this shit's falling. Son of a bitch. God damn it. Look at this fucking Harley Davidson fucking thing. It's a fucking remote control Harley Davidson coming at you, baby. Alright. Anyway, so that's what I would do for my triceps, okay? I've totally fucked this whole goddamn fucking workout video up already by showing you shit like this. Alright? It's falling. Fuck. Anyway. I got Jimmy the Bull calling me up. Yeah, fuck, I got Jimmy the Bull just calling me on the phone. Over there! Jimmy Paletia, my boy. We just did a video with Dave Palumbo. Probably a lot of you guys saw that. Anyway, yeah, so That's what I would do. I would warm up. I would do the feeder. I would try the feeder first. If you don't want to do the feeder, I would at least do the bench dips and do that as a feeder. The way I tell you to do it, okay? Watch my video. Warm that fucking shit up really, really well. The bicep feeder first, then the bench dips, and then go into the cable stuff and do your routine backwards. Finish with skull crushers. You may not be able to lift the amount of weight. You can because your triceps are already pre-exhausted, but it should take away a little bit of the elbow pain and lubricate. If your tendons are inflamed, they're really screaming, and you gotta let them fucking calm down. You know what I mean? It's nothing you could do. But if that's what inflames them, because you're fucking training wrong, you're starting with skull crushers and all that shit, then stop doing that, bro. Okay? Go and start with, like I said, the feeder, or do the goddamn tricep thing the way I told you. You know, I would do both. I would do the bicep again. I know I'm repeating myself. I guess the shit. I dropped everything all over the floor. You have no fucking clue. You gotta see this fucking room. You know? But alright. I gotta get my fucking head back right here. Sorry. Shit. I'm gonna fuck this. See? I'm a fucking Momo. I'm borderline fucko today. But, alright. This, you know. Alright. I'm gonna call Jimmy the Bull. I'm gonna come back and then see what the fuck he wants. And then I'm gonna come back. He probably wants to go get some fucking... He likes the bolognese. So, I call it gravy. He calls it sauce. Yeah, I like this bolognese sauce. But, you know, we go to Angelo's and a little Italy. All right. Finally, James Gossel, Ghosal. Hi, Greg. What do you think about this new group of bodybuilders that call themselves the scientific community? Sorry. They base everything they do on science research. And a lot of them do the research themselves because they have degrees and so on. To me, it appears to be an egogenic niche group. I'm sorry, guys, I can't read. I read like a 5th grader. I can read really good if I read just by myself, but out loud, and I can't see my writing, and I can't see at all. So look, I'm holding the fucking thing like far away, the clipboard. I gotta hold it far, because when you get old, bro, you older guys know what I'm talking about. I gotta hold the thing like 3 feet away to see. Up here, I can't see shit. Back, it's almost like close up, you don't see shit. So anyway, it's a niche group that wants to sell programs based on research papers, which they come up with at times. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, love your thoughts on this topic. I see where you're going with this. You're talking about the endless YouTube fucking experts and bro science and Momo science and all this other shit. Wow. God damn, motherfucker. Listen to me. Those that can do, those that can't teach. Gabish, okay? Listen to me. You can't, I don't listen to any of these guys. It's like, on paper, the New York Yankees should have won the goddamn World Series, okay? But it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry. You can't, it's even like sabermetrics in baseball, sabermetrics, okay? You look at Mookie Betts didn't do shit to help the Boston Red Sox win the goddamn World Series a year ago. Didn't do shit. What did he get? 1 hit in the World Series. You know? The guys like Steve Pierce and you know, obviously Nathan Eovaldi, guys like that. The guys who did it, okay, were the guys who, Jackie Bradley Jr. won the goddamn, the ALCS, and I'm not a, you know, I'm a fucking not a, I'm not a Boston fan at all. Okay, I'm the opposite. I'm a Yankee fan. But the point I'm trying to make to you is that what you don't understand, okay, is that I'm using them as an example because it's a perfect example. Sometimes it's not the big hitters. It wasn't Alex Rodriguez that helped us win, you know, get to the World Series, get to the playoffs. He would choke during the playoffs. Sometimes, but on paper, God damn it, that's the guy. The reason why Derek Jeter is so famous is, and has the name he has is because he did it when the chips were down. But on paper, there were other shortstops that were better than him, you know. I'm just saying, Mookie Betts got one hit, you know what I mean? I think in a World Series. He didn't do really shit. Jackie Bradley Jr., who, you know, meanwhile, Mookie Betts was up there for the batting title, and Jackie Bradley Jr., who batted like 2-0 something, won the goddamn MVP of the ALCS. And what you're saying, well, what does this have to do with bodybuilding? It has a lot to do with what I'm trying to tell you. Is these guys, you can't go by what's on paper. You got to go by facts, what you do, with your body. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what experiments these fucking idiots are doing, okay? Or they're doing it on themselves. But you're different, okay? If we were all the same, then I can give you this workout right here, and you could train, you know, this is Arnold Schwarzenegger's routine right here. You go do this, and you're going to look just like Arnold. Set for set, rep for rep, weight for weight. Doesn't work. It worked for Arnold, but it might not work for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you can't go by that. We're talking about human beings here, human body, okay? Everybody is different. Medicines work different on some people, okay? There's some people who take chemotherapy and it kills the cancer. There's other people who take chemotherapy didn't do anything. There's some people who take up, you know, who grow on DECA. There's other people who can't stand it. There's people who hate trend, can't grow and get shit on trend. And then there's other people who take the same trend. My friend took it out of my bottle, like I told you, and grows. Everybody's different. You can't go by you. Guys, you are the scientist. You are the researcher. You do the research on you. They don't know what your body's like. Your body is different than their body. Do you understand? They can't do it. I never tell you that whenever you watch my videos here, I don't have my head up my own ass. I don't say I got the answers. A lot of times I tell you guys, I don't know what to tell you. But I don't tell you to do what I do. I tell you to try this. Trial and error. You may say, Greg, I love what you said. It worked great. And there's other guys say, dude, I tried it. It didn't work. Because you got to keep experimenting. You're the scientist, not them. You're the researcher, not them. They're pumping it. They're just doing this shit so they can make scuttle. Do you understand? They're just trying to make scuttle. That's all. They're a bunch of fucking bajigaloops is what they are. Okay? They don't know what they're talking about. Don't listen to them fucking guys. You're the scientist. You're the mad scientist. You're the guy who should be in the lab doing experiments on you. You're the lab rat and you're the professor. Okay? It's the only way, bro. It's trial and error. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have to try something. If it doesn't work, and you realize, you know what, it doesn't work. When I was a kid, I used to write down my whole routine like this. I write everything down. And then I'd rate it. You know, I'd do all the exercises for the body parts. And then I'd rate it. I feel this, I don't feel that, I feel it. Whatever I didn't feel, I took out. And I put something else in. To the point where it's my whole routine, I only do exercises that I feel. I don't care if Tom Platt says squat. I don't like it. You understand? I can't do it. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Watch my leg video. I don't need to do it. Okay? I'm just telling you. Everybody's different. You got to find out what's right for you. Some guy, I don't care what research he does. Research this, motherfucker. Research this. All right? That's what I told those fucking guys. They don't know what they're talking about. I've been in this sport before they were born. Born, bro. 1972. You see my shit I show you here. I'm old school, bro. Been in the fucking gym. There's Arnold right there. Look, Arnold's doing cable rows. I came over to him. You know, he took it. I was a young fucking kid. You know what I mean? Not the old man Arnold now that you see on YouTube fucking, you know what I mean? I'm talking about the Arnold, the young Arnold. You know? Oh. Simmer down. You are the fucking science project, and you're the scientist. Experiment on yourself. Don't listen to these fucking guys. Alright. That's it. Alright, so there you have it. What the fuck did we learn? We learned that Greg's a fucking Momo, knocks everything down in the fucking room here. And Jimmy the Bull wants to go get some fucking... He likes the bolognese sauce. That's his favorite. He likes the ziti with the bolognese. You know, the bolognese is the meat. You know, chopped meat, chopped up. So I'm gonna probably go grab some fucking Italian food with him. Anyway, here we go. What did we learn? We learned that in high school, I did the same routine as everybody else. This what got me there back in the 70s. I ate pretty much almost keto, you know, like the Vince Duran, the meat, water, eggs, heavy cream in the shakes. I did each body part 3 times a week, okay, like I told you. I did high volume. I did about 70 sets of fucking body part. I did a lot of 50 to 70, like Schwarzenegger. Same thing Schwarzenegger did. High volume, bro. I did do fucking some heavy duty stuff on Nautilus as an, you know, an injunction, or Jason Levy said that shit, the word there. You know, you fucking put it in with the fucking workout. I did do that, you know, on the Nautilus machine with Arthur Jones' disciple there. Arthur Jones' right-hand guy, one of his right-hand guys. What else did we learn? We learned that fucking, what else did he fucking learn? We learned that, don't worry about using a weightlifting belt. Use a fucking weightlifting belt. You're gonna use, you're gonna lose the support of your muscles if you use it too much. You understand? It's okay to use it, but don't use it too much, alright? We learned that. We learned that, too many orals, too much steroids, certain steroids can actually affect the liver and give you, again though, it's everybody's different. Some people lose their appetite because the steroids nauseate them a little bit. So you gotta see what's right for you. We also learned that Moses grew after he fucking, Moses the Great here, said he stopped growing, he asked if he'd grow after he fucking 20, whatever, I don't know what the hell I learned there. Anyway, we learned that, just listen, you're the science project guy. I'm trying to read off all the shit. You know what we learned. Jesus Christ. Alright? We learned that you're the science project. And you gotta stop listening to these guys on the internet. That's what we learned, okay? I never tell you that I have the answer. I never sit here and say to you guys, listen guys, if you do this, you're gonna get super jacked, you're gonna super build, you know, you're gonna do what I do. Okay? There's a lot of times I tell you, this is the way I do it. I don't recommend you do it that way. I tell you that shit. You know, I tell you do it. Try it your way. Even like when the guy with the sore triceps, which we were just talking about. I told you I like to do it. If my triceps are humming, bro, I do the feeder for the bicep first. Then I do the bench dip thing that I told you, the way to do it, okay? High reps, you just got to get that blood in there. 3 to 5 seconds rest between that and do it again and again. Then I'll go to cables. I finish with the heavier shit. Would finish with the skull crushers back in the day. That's what I do. I don't do that now, but I'm just saying that's what I would do. Okay? Refer to my tricep workout on my channel. So, but these are things you got to experiment with. Everybody's different. Okay? That's what I'm trying to tell you. You understand what I mean? I never tell you to do that. You have to do what I do. Never. Never ever. Okay, these guys that say that they do science experiments and then data shows, shove that data up your fucking ass. The data shows if the Red Sox relied on Mookie Betts to win the World Series, they would have been fucked. Because the guy, Jackie Bradley Jr., and the guys who weren't supposed to be hitters are the ones who won the MVP and shit, okay? You got Bish, Steve Pierce, you know what I mean? What I'm trying to tell you, you say, what the hell does that have to do about it? I'm trying to tell you that on paper, nothing on paper works when it comes to human beings. We're all different. Chemotherapy will cure somebody's cancer, will not cure another person's cancer. Gabish. Trend makes some guys huge, jacked. They have no problem with the trend cloth. Other guys, I get me. Got a meatball in my throat. You can breathe and shit, you know. Everybody's different. Everybody. You're different. If we had the answer, then we could take the fucking, this is Schwarzenegger's routine right here. And we go do it, and you look like Schwarzenegger. No, it just doesn't work that way. You know, you talk to Dorian Yates, you have to go heavy. He does the heavy duty shit. You know, 3 or 4 sets, that's it for a body part. And he's fucking jacked. You know, you talk to fucking John Defendis, and he'll do 80 to 100 sets. You got Bish. Everybody's different. Once you get that in your head, you stop listening to these internet guys that say they have the answers. I never say I have the answers. Never. I say I can help you. I've told every video, I say you're the science project and you're the mad scientist. You're the Frankenstein and you're also the Dr. Frankenstein. That's what I tell you. And I always tell you too, be good to your girl, be good to your wife, be good to your significant other, stop fucking around, pay your goddamn child support. Doesn't matter what she does with the money. It matters that you paid it. Okay? Because one day your kids are going to turn to and say, what'd you do with all the money my father gave you? My father paid every fucking month. And you threw that money away. then you become the hero. Trust me. I've been there. Okay? So pay child support. Be good to your kids, man. Be good to yourself. Stop thinking bad thoughts. I tell you this all the time. Positiveness, bro. You start believing your own shit. If you tell a story, a bullshit story, after a while, you start believing that bullshit story. You start almost like fucking saying, holy shit, that's a bullshit story, and I actually believe it happened. Stop it. Okay? If you keep saying I'm a loser, I'm no good, I'm bad, no, I can't get no girlfriend, I can't do this, I can't do that, and then you're gonna make it happen, bro. Change your mental GPS. Think differently. Change the direction that your brain is pushing you in. Okay? Change it. You're not a loser. You're not worthless. If you feel like you're with somebody who doesn't love you, it's because you don't love you. Once you love you, things change, and maybe they're not the right person for you. Okay? Just don't beat a dead horse. But you gotta love you first. I don't mean love you in a cocky way, bro. Don't be one of those fucking kind of guys. You know what I'm talking about. If you think you're a loser and you start believing that long enough, you're going to act it out. Okay? 2 friends. One of my friends is 519 pounds. The other one's 480 pounds. The 480 pounds says nobody loves him because he's fat. The 419 pound guy gets girls all day, all night. You know why? Because he's from Brooklyn, bro. And he's got that mentality. Hey, he's fucking Italian. And he's got that fucking girls love me shit. He don't care. He loves himself. He don't care he's fat. You know what I mean? He carries himself well, grooms his hair well. Chicks get chicks all day, all night. Alright? Positive. Be positive. Alright, I love you guys. See you next week. And remember, stop fucking around. See you and talking smack. I gotta go call Jimmy.
At Titan Medical Center, we are here to make you feel better, look better, and perform better. We're here to get you to your optimal levels in the most natural way possible. We are a boutique-style clinic without the boutique-style costs. All medications are monitored and prescribed by a physician. Let us help you get the results you've been wanting. Come to Titan Medical Center for the most cutting-edge therapies and the most current information on how to take the most natural approach to your health.